And for the people on the call, the owners on the call, you're hearing it from team members. It's so important to make sure you have the right mental state going into this. Corey?
I just also want to say, because I've had other bosses that are kind of like, they want to micromanage everything, which I don't think really works well because then people get aggravated. But I think Joe gives you something, but then he's like, you can run with it. Like, I'm open to suggestions, like always. It's never like one this way, like one way or it's a highway. So I like that. And I feel like everybody at the clinic likes it. And I like all my coworkers and everybody gets along because it's just such a positive environment.
Excellent. Show of hands, besides me, anybody else want to work for Joe? Yeah, everyone. All right. Joe, get the applications out. We're all coming.
I'm Christina. I'm also a physical therapist aide at Joe's clinic. Been working there for probably a year and a half. I'm also a nursing student at Northern Illinois University. So this is very relevant. And it's funny because we were talking about issues like this last semester. And I said, pandemics, epidemics, okay. And now it's actually happening. So the reality of it's kind of crazy. But going off of leadership, I think Joe also, he does just a great job of being a leader, being positive. Other things in the clinic have happened before, and he's always stepped up to be like, what can we do? What can we do better? And has really always been open to everyone's suggestions and never letting something negative stop the progression or positivity of the clinic. So I think he's done a great job with that.
Great, thank you. Thank you. So it seems like that's something that the owners can really take after Joe, and make sure you're doing the things for yourself to make sure that you are having your energy, your mental state in the right place before you communicate with your team. And also leadership is also about creating what we're focusing on right now. What's we talk about vision in our program a lot. The vision could be the vision for the next week. The vision could be the overarching theme of our purpose right now, our mission right now is to help people feel heard, acknowledged, and give them an outlet to just in a little bit, because we can't control everything, but we control just for that little moment, a sense of normalcy of, hey, we're just here helping you with whatever particular issue that they have. So powerful for them. As far as, will anyone else have any thoughts around that? And this opens up to everyone, so owners can chime in too. We know how Joe's doing. We know how Joe's team's doing. Anybody else?
I'll go, Jamey.
Yeah, Lynn.
Our team has cut back quite a bit due to medical reasons. One of my therapist's husband came down with it. Another therapist's son is going through cancer treatment. So we've gone to very, very small physical. And I'm really trying to reach out, and I'm going to try to do more Zoom meetings because I feel like we all kind of scattered in one day, all went home to our homes. And I just have a couple therapists working in the clinic. And so I think the Zoom calls are going to be really key.
Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, communication. Stay connected, stay communicated, use technology. Keith.
I think it's a really challenging time for owners. You got like so much information coming at you, and you don't know what to do, and you're trying to support people the best you can. And I think I think we're just human. I mean, the owners are human too. I mean, they're going through all kinds of stuff, and I think collaboration and teamwork is. I'm hearing some unbelievably heartfelt things from the staffs of some of my co-owners, and it feels great to it feels great to share the information. And I think we really have to admit, and I think we have to go pretty deep and just let our feelings go. And I mean, Jamey had I know I've had some days I was like, man, what am I going to do? what am I going to do now? I mean, I've been in some messes myself, and I'm 63, so I've lived through a lot of stuff, and Hey, I'm far from a perfect human. Man, I don't think there's any perfect humans, but I think it's time that people just, I think it's really a great time to connect and talk about your fears. And I mean, man, who doesn't have fears now? I mean, this is a serious thing. And, my staff, they didn't want to come in this week. And, they're, and in many ways, I don't blame them. And I said, hey, whatever you guys feel is okay. I'm going to see some patients Monday, but it's a hard time. And I don't know, it's just great to hear. And I think the owners need help. I mean, I know all the owners that I work with. I mean, I think we'd all be open to help and ideas and solutions. But I think you have to release all your pain and suffering and all that stuff. And I think there's a lot of it now. So I really appreciate everybody sharing how things are going. It really definitely helps me. So thank you.
So being transparent, being open about how things are does not make you a weak leader. It actually makes you more powerful. And I think that we can be powerful, we can be supportive, and yet we can still be real with, hey, I'm like you, I'm afraid too. I don't have all the answers. Actually, I have more questions than I do answers. And I still believe in what our mission was before this happened. And I still believe in what our vision was before this happened. And I believe right now it's more important that we come together and do what we were put on this earth to do. We are helpers. We are healers. And people need us more than ever. And we're going to heal and help differently, different mediums. So we have to get brushed up on technology, get brushed up on maybe how to do that type of treatment virtually. We have to quickly mobilize because we want to make sure people feel as safe as they can coming into our clinics, make sure we're cleaning and all of that, and staying really clear in what the most important thing is to do at this moment. Because if not, the overwhelm of so many things happening can really take our team and start to fragment ourselves as owners. And everyone on this call is a leader. I think Jessica was talking about before, like she said, we as leaders. I love that perspective. We're all leaders. And we all have our roles. There's no hierarchy. It's just, we're all leaders. Because a leader has to show up for someone else. And a leader is this, not a title. I guess I want to kind of put this out there. What is the one thing that you can do as an owner to support your team right now? One thing. And the same question for the team, the individuals on the team. What is one thing, just one, you don't want 10. One thing you can do right now, today, Saturday, to support your boss. Just think about it for a moment and write that down. And if you're absolutely not sure, then the one thing you can do right now is ask them, because it'll be different for everyone. There's no set one thing. Barbara.
Do you want answers on that? I
I'd
feel
love what
really,
you wrote down. Sure.
really strongly that the big thing I need to work towards is figuring out the whole telehealth aspect of it. And I have also been out for a very long time. The whole technology piece of it is fairly intimidating for me. However, I've been really encouraged with a lot of the information that's out there on the Facebook website, on the Facebook link. Telehealth Physical Therapy has a wealth of information. And ironically, I did get a text from a previous patient just last night begging me to please see her via telehealth options. And I was really encouraged with that. So she knows that she'll be my first guinea pig, and we have our first unofficial telehealth session for the practice is scheduled this afternoon. And I'm equally as excited as I am overwhelmed by it. But I'm very aware as a business owner, excuse me, that in order for us to have a business at the end of all this, we need to maintain some business now, even if that means that it's electronically and not in the clinic. We have such a high oncology population and senior population that we actually needed to close our doors. So seeing people in the office is not an option for us right now. So I'm trying to really do what we can so that we have a business at the end of all this. That's the one thing I think really is important for our practice.
Excellent. So the one thing is get yourself a course, class, something virtual, and get brushed up on how to do it. And you will, and then that will be yet another skill you can add to your array of skills you already have, and come out of this even better, because now you have another mode of delivery to meet patients even before this pandemic that didn't really want to come in.
Right.
And now we're going to be able to do that and actually walk away with this. And this is my goal or my vision for all of you is we're going to walk away with this with stronger businesses and stronger teams. That's what's going to happen here. I'll never say when because I don't know, but that's what will happen at some point.
Sorry. I think for me, it's don't underestimate the power of your team. That's something that I have really realized this week. From the team that's in the office to the team that's not in the office. I have staff who are amazing with technology and are putting content on all of our social media all week. I have somebody who's taken the whole telehealth and moving with it. I have 3 staff members on the call today. I sent them out an email yesterday and said, if you can make it, that'd be awesome. And so for me, last Friday, I thought no one's going to come. They're shutting down the state. Are we essential? And I found out on Monday that, from my families and from my team and everybody else that we are. And everybody has shown us that. And so if I was doubting it before, I'm not doubting it now. And I mean, my team has they're amazing. I can't say enough about them. So I think don't underestimate the people that are around you because they've got amazing abilities. And I really have got such a better sense of how to tap into all of that. And I think also it's helped them to recognize their abilities and their leadership.
Thank you. What a great perspective. See, the team has always been there. The team has always been amazing. But prior to this pandemic, we were just caught up with our own overwhelm. We were caught up with this idea of it's all on us. And the team almost became an adversarial relationship, us versus them. And those were the stories that many of us carried. And now it takes something like this to say, well, I gotta rely on them. And then being pleasantly surprised how they just show up. And show up using what they know how to use. And I love what you said, Dan. Everyone in your team has just a natural strength with something. Tap into that strength. Because that strength, doing what someone does best, gives them energy. You want to help someone get out of a funk? Have them do something they love to do anyways. They're naturally good at it. They're technical and digital, excellent. If they're good at mobilizing this, collecting whatever, reaching out to patients, doing some quote marketing and just connecting with referral partners and connecting with patients and past patients and just let them know, hey, how are you doing? Listen, here's what we're doing right now. Here's what we believe. Is there a way we can help you? Like, somebody has the ability to do something that is needed right now. And by the way, this is also going to be used later on. We're not going back to the way things were. If it takes this to bring us together, The last thing we're going to do is ever go back to the way it was. So this is an opportunity. And everyone's at a different mental state, and some people don't want, I can be very inspiring and rah-rah, and some people just don't need that right now. We need to just acknowledge where we are. And I'll give you a little bit. You are going to leave this so much better, so much more powerful, so much more connected, not only with the team itself, but you're going to be connected with your patients, with your past patients, with the influencers and the referral partners in your area, better than you ever were before if you take this opportunity and just be human and connect and be there for people. Yes, there's financial stuff. Yes, there's a stimulus package. Yes, there's lots of stuff that is happening right now. But the human factor is what needs to be there now while we mobilize how to continue to operate in a profitable sense. Might not seem that way right now, but we will get back there. And we are doing everything we can to support the owners, to give them the things that they need to be able to make decisions, to be supported financially. So then you, the team members, can be supported financially.